Alright guys, so we are here in DC. We just landed this morning. We had a 7 a.m. flight from Houston. Nice easy flight up here to DC. It's actually July 4th today, so happy birthday America. And we are here at our first stop in DC. We're actually here in town for our cousin's wedding, or my cousin's wedding. But first stop before we do that is we're gonna stop in here at Union Market and get some lunch.
As you may know, I'm gluten-free, so it's really hard for me to find things to eat. But we're going to eat here at DC Dosa because everything is gluten-free and plant-based. So I'm going to eat this. Alan might eat something else because he eats whatever.
Hey, I eat all the good food.
Alright, so after Union Market, we came down over here to Georgetown. And it's actually pretty hot in DC today.
It's so hot.
It's pretty hot. It's like 96 degrees was what I read in the car. But I guess look where we're at right now. I don't know if you guys remember, there was a TV show back in the day. It was called Georgetown Cupcakes, and that's Georgetown Cupcakes.
Which one did you get?
Gluten-free lava fudge.
It's the only gluten-free cupcake to have.
Yeah, I think they rotate them because in the reviews they said something else. It's a little dry, but it's not as dense as a lot of gluten-free desserts. So that's good. I honestly don't know if I can walk around in this heat though.
It's not bad. Alright, so we found another marine layer, but look at this marine layer. It's
the smallest store ever.
Look, it's like probably 20 feet wide. The funny thing about marine layer stores, the employees in there are so helpful.
Every marine layer we've ever been to, like the one in
San Francisco, yeah, we were there. They were super helpful. And these guys were super helpful. They told us about an area called 14th Street. And so we might check that out. Probably not today, but probably another day. It is very, very hot.
Welcome to our Airbnb. This is a guest house of a house in Arlington, which apparently is a pretty affluent neighborhood because the entire neighborhood looks super nice.
Very affluent.
This is our bathroom. It's super nice. It makes me want to redo our bathroom.
Yep. Subway tile.
Large subway tile. Like cute, I don't know, shower floor. Look at this little hexagon floor with like, I don't know, is this granite? I can't tell.
I think this is granite.
Our large king size bed. You don't usually get a king size bed in Airbnbs. It's usually a queen. Look at this gigantic closet. It's probably unnecessary, but
I feel like it's bigger than our closet at home.
no,
not quite.
True.
Not quite.
It is big. Like, I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 hooks.
So yeah, very nice. We'll put the link below if you want to stay here.
We're here at Barcelona in the Logan Circle area. It's on 14th Street. I don't know if you'll be able to hear me, but it's a Tapa-style bar, or bar and restaurant, and it's very gluten-free friendly. So the waiter just took my menu, and he's going to mark all of the gluten-free dishes that I can eat. So I've never had that happen before. That's amazing. So I'm super excited. This is called patatas bravas, which is fried potatoes with like a mayo sauce and some ketchup. And this is hanger steak. The sauce is so good. I don't know what it is. It's like a truffle sauce.
Yeah, but these potatoes, they're super crispy. It's so good.
Yeah, truffle vinaigrette.
So what do you think about Barcelona?
It was good.
Really good.
I liked it.
Yeah.
Very gluten-free friendly. The chef's daughter has celiac, so he's very
Aware. Yeah.
aware and well-versed in gluten. Let's go. We gotta go.
All right. Now it's about 8:20, and obviously we are here in DC on 4th of July. And so, of course, there is this big celebration tonight and fireworks and all this stuff. So it starts at 9:07, and we're over here on like the actual Washington D.C. side. We're gonna go over to the Virginia side and see if we can go to the U.S. Marine Corps Memorial and see if we can find a spot over there. And that apparently was some people firing off their own fireworks. Crazy. All right, hopefully we can find a good spot over there. What the heck? All right, so a lot of streets were blocked off, but we found parking in basically the Target parking lot. And hopefully this is probably, yeah, found parking in the Target parking lot. And I think this is the closest parking lot that's not like associated with the War Memorial. And we need to figure out where we need to go. But so now it is 8:57 and fireworks start in 10 minutes at 9:07. So we got 10 minutes to walk down there and find a little spot. All right, so we found a spot on top of this bridge that is leading over into the U.S. Marine War Memorial. And I guess this is where everybody else is standing. So we figured we just kind of follow the rest of the crowd. So back there, apparently that's where the fireworks will go. So I think 5 minutes away. All right, so literally right like 30 seconds after we got on top of the bridge and found our spot, the fireworks decided to go off right there. And yeah, it was a good show. But the weird thing was there was no like real like finale. Usually when you see fireworks, there's like a big finale, right? Where they shoot a whole bunch of stuff in the air, you know, at the last minute or so, 30 seconds. But there was nothing, and there's still fireworks going on in the background, but people started leaving, so I guess it's done.
But I also
see, it's still going on. It's very confusing.
I also looked up the time and it said 9:07 to 9:27. And exactly at 9:27 is when it died down, although there was still like the one-off firework that's happening right now, and it's 9:32.
All right, so it is now about 24 hours since we last filmed a little segment for the vlog. Today was my cousin's wedding, so congratulations, John and Stephanie. You guys don't watch this, but anyway. So we are now, obviously it's about 10 o'clock, and we are here at the Lincoln Memorial. It's been pretty hot in DC, so we figured you know, when you come out after the wedding and just check out the monuments at night, it's a lot cooler and hopefully less people, but apparently there was some event here earlier and there's still a lot of people around, so yeah, I'm not sure what this event was, but everybody's kind of streaming out. Okay, so I thought there was going to be a lot less people at night, but still a lot of people, and I just realized that's like National Monument. So yeah, there's a lot of people here, even though it's like 10:30 at night. I guess it's just like a thing people do. So yeah, it's actually pretty unique because I've never seen these monuments at night either. So it's pretty cool. So we've now come across this tidal basin over here to the Jefferson Memorial. Much more quieter over here. And I think we can go inside, but...
Much more quiet, not quieter.
Much more quiet. Let's use correct grammar here. And behind me is the tidal basin and the Washington Monument. Highly recommend you guys coming here at night. Parking is easier. There's definitely fewer people. So I actually was able to get a shot of the Jefferson Memorial without anybody in it, which is impossible during the daytime. So yeah. And now it is getting really, really humid and we're getting kind of hot and sticky. So time to head back to the Airbnb. Good morning. It is now Saturday. We are off to go to breakfast. But I have a question for you guys. Are you guys, when you go on vacation or travel, are you guys an Airbnb type of people or are you hotel people? Let me know in the comments below.
We are at Unconventional Diner. It's a diner, but they do diner food a little bit differently. It has a Michelin 2019 recommendation, I guess. We already discussed, I don't know what that means. But they're supposed to be gluten-free friendly, which is really hard to find for breakfast food. Because yes, I can eat eggs, bacon, and like hash browns, but that's it. Like sometimes I want some carbs.
Yeah, and
I
this
can't eat any.
and I feel like this DC vlog has always been like a lot of eating. Let's go.
So every day I eat Brussels sprouts, chicken meatballs, and well, I used to eat fried eggs for breakfast. I no longer eat the fried eggs because it just takes too much time. But they have that on the menu. Not the chicken sausage part, but Brussels sprouts and fried eggs.
Yeah.
I got Moroccan grits. It comes with lamb sausage, a fried egg, broccolini, and grits, and it's gluten-free. And Alan,
I just went and said screw it, I'm gonna get chicken and waffles, and yeah, it's gonna be really good.
we're at the United States Holocaust Memorial Museum. I believe that they not only talk about the World War II Holocaust.
That's the only Holocaust there is.
No, okay. But they talk about like the Syrian genocide, the genocide in Cambodia, like.
All right, start over.
No, why would I start over? Come on.
And it is incredibly hot outside, so we decided to go in the museum.
Water, yes. Coffee, no. If you want to have it or not.
Yeah. And this is actually recommended to us by one of the folks who were at the wedding yesterday, who actually did John and Stephanie's premarital counseling. They recommended us to come here because we've been to DC before, so we've been to the other museums and art galleries and things like that, so we've never been to the Holocaust Museum, so that's what we're going to do today, and duck inside and take a look around. But museums don't make for the greatest content, so we'll show you a little bit about the inside, and then we'll give you our impressions after we're done.
With it being over 90 degrees outside, we had to find an activity indoors, so this is a great way to kind of pass the time before our next dinner reservation at 5:30. Some more people. Story of a real person who lived during the Holocaust. I have Kazimiera from Poland.
Alright, so we just got done with the Holocaust Museum. Spent about 2 hours there, and now we are getting scooters. I got one, and now we're trying to get Melissa one across the street. She tried to get one, but it didn't work, so we're getting these lift scooters. It's basically the same one that I have at home.
Hey Melissa, how was your first public scooter ride?
Great.
Much better than walking.
Idea.
Yeah.
No, that's not my first. My
Oh
first
yeah.
Excuse me, I didn't get to ride the scooter in San Francisco, so I forgot about Melissa's ride in San Francisco. Her second official ride, but this one actually took us someplace. The other one was just kind of for fun.
Okay, so we are at the wharf area in DC. It's a newish area on the water.
But
a lot of people rode their scooters here.
Yeah, lots of
There's
scooters.
Lots of fresh seafood. There's supposed to be a gelato place here, which we'll probably hit up because it's hot.
But yeah, this is like, yeah. So
Seafood? Lots of seafood?
It almost has a carnival feel, but it's like not.
Alright, so we came to this gelato place called Jefferson I am a self-proclaimed gelato expert. Not really, I just like eating gelato. So we're gonna try a few of these flavors. Kind of expensive, to be honest. Actually, just kidding, exerted a little self-control. Realized that place was a little expensive. It was $5.70 for a small scoop.
This is not Slovenia.
It's not $1 per scoop. So, exerting a little self-control, and we're gonna skip it.
This is honestly the best way to get around DC. Let's go.
All right, 16 minutes later, we've now arrived here at Luke's Lobster. These guys over here are trying to steal my scooter. Don't steal my scooter. Lobster roll. You excited?
Yes, my bread's a lot longer than yours.
So Melissa got a gluten-free bun, whereas I got the normal bun. She got fries, and I got coleslaw.
My gluten-free bun will probably not be as good.
You never know.
Yeah, that's true.
Give it a taste. All right, I always enjoy Luke's Lobster. Now I'm gonna get back on my scooter here and go back to get the car, come back and pick up Melissa before we head to the area called 14th Street where we are gonna have dinner and walk around and check out that area. So 1.8 miles back to the car. Okay, so the scooter took about 12 minutes to get back to the car, and it took another about 10 minutes to get the car and go pick up Melissa. So scooter was almost as quick as being in the car. That's why I love getting around in scooters. But anyway, we are here in an area called, I guess they call it like the 14th Street or Logan Circle area. I'm not exactly quite sure what the specific area is, but this is where, yeah, I think it's just called 14th Street. But this is the area where there's a lot of restaurants. It's actually where we ate 2 nights ago at Barcelona. So we're back here. We have reservations early at 5 o'clock at, what's that place called?
Compass Rose.
Compass Rose. And so we're a little bit early, be careful. And we're just gonna walk around and check out this area because I guess there's a lot of cool stuff around here.
There's a lot of little shops.
Yeah.
Like there's a West Elm, J. Crew, their local boutique shop, Salt and Sundry. There's a Marine later, but it's a little further down. Like we already passed it.
But it's a nice little neighborhood.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah. I don't understand how people are walking around right now. It's so hot. This is a restaurant called Compass Rose. The owner's name is Rose, and she and her husband have traveled all over the world, and they have now brought back to their restaurant different dishes from all over the world. So the menu, which is called Tour of the World, is inspired by the Republic of Georgia, like Sunday supper.
Supper, yeah, it's like a Sunday supper. It's called the Supra.
I didn't remember exactly what he was saying, but it's a large feast. It's a lot of food. So, like here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 dishes.
Oh, wow.
Hopefully we can finish it.
And it's also, this Georgia Supra is also known for a lot of toast.
Toasting.
So we got a Georgia or a Moscow Mule. So cheers. We are about halfway through our 11 dishes, and we kind of regret eating Luke's Lobster before this because we're already getting full, because this is like the best chicken ever, but we need to save it so we can make room for all the other stuff.
You can have, this is the Spanish potatoes. This is called khachapuri. It's a dish from Georgia. It's cheese-filled bread with egg and butter and za'atar. It's probably their most popular dish, and guess what? I can't have it.
You can have just the cheese.
Well, I'm also dairy-free.
Yeah.
But I will have some of the cheese because dairy doesn't affect me as much as gluten. It still affects me, but I'm gonna taste tasty, y'all. With sans bread.
We just had an amazing meal at the Compass Rose, except it was so much food and it is now pouring. Oh my goodness. So yeah, we're now ready to just head back.
Go get the car. I'm gonna wait here.
What?
I said, you go get the car. I'm gonna wait.
Okay.
For real?
Yeah, I'll be right back. Except, I think the car's right here, right? Alright guys, coming to you from the closet in our Airbnb. Just wanted to wrap up this vlog. I am really full right now because, as you saw, we got poured down on. I ran back to the car, got soaking wet. You can see the shirt is entirely drenched. To the car, picked up Melissa, and then we came back to the Airbnb. Now we took a shower, obviously. And man, that food at that place was amazing. And honestly, for 11 courses plus two desserts, so I'd say that's 13 courses. It was $122 plus tax and tip. So it ended up being about $155, something like that, for 13 courses. I don't think you can get that anywhere else. And they weren't like little courses either. They were like full-size, full-on courses. That's why we're super full. Like literally the fullest I've been in a long time. But anyway, so that is our little trip weekend to DC. Primarily to attend my cousin's wedding, but also we kind of made a little long weekend out of it. So it's been nice. And we head back to Houston tomorrow. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys whenever we see you.